for all the introductions. So, hello everybody, and today I'll be talking about Women Ophthalmologists Worldwide Organization. That it's a society that has been newly formed, and I want to start by thanking All India Ophthalmological Society for holding this international conclave. I feel it's a brilliant idea, and I want to congratulate the president and the secretary of AIOS and the whole executive committee for putting forwards this brilliant idea, because this is something, these are the lines on which we had been thinking for the last 1 or 2 years, and we felt that, in fact, just as Swati had told everybody, me and Femida and a few others had been thinking that there should be things which should connect people across the globe, and we should cross our borders, and we should be better connected. Because long back, somebody told me, that time I used to be like kind of an introvert in my own shell, and somebody told me, one of my mentors, he told me that come out of your comfort zone, meet people, go and visit other people's hospitals or institutes, etc., and you will find that you become a different and a better person, and you will upgrade yourselves much better than remaining in your shell and attending a few conferences which are just nearby. So COVID connected a lot of us, because it made the virtual platforms much more easier to access, and made us familiar with them. And this international conclave was a brilliant idea at this time to be held. Secondly, I want to say that this Women Ophthalmologists Worldwide Society, which we have called the WOW Society, is a very new society. You can say it's a baby society right now, and we've just taken some baby steps, and it has been formed. And it was like a welcome surprise to us when we got a mail from AIOS saying that they want to include us in this international conclave, because we are like kind of just born, and this is one of our first events. And we thought that many times whenever you talk about women's societies or women's organization, it's always there's a question and a big question mark from lots of people saying, why is it needed? So it was actually a pleasant surprise for us when we realized that it has been recognized so fast, and which means that this is something which is needed, because it's already, as soon as it is formed, it is getting a recognition. And so we thought that this was the best opportunity for us to actually talk about what the society is all about, and what are the various opportunities it will give to women ophthalmologists, and why it has been formed. In this today's session, we are not discussing anything much which is clinical, but we are discussing basically what the activities of the society are, what the challenges that women face, and what could be the opportunities that we all could provide, and how these opportunities, whether it's in the form of networking, or it's in the form of mentoring, or it is in the form of collaborations, how this can help women ophthalmologists. So that's the whole aim of this session, because we want you to take these opportunities. The society is basically to work for all women ophthalmologists all over the world. So we started thinking about it around 2 years back, and in 2019, there was a conference of women ophthalmologists. Some of you may be familiar with our Women Ophthalmologists Society of India, which is there in India, and for the last 5 years. And at that time, we thought, let's have a combined international conference, which would be a combined conference of Women Ophthalmology Society of India with Women in Ophthalmology US, which is a very strong organization for last many years, and which actually WIO, or the US organization, inspired ophthalmologists in India, and that's how we also got formed. So we thought that let's have a combined session where women can travel from different countries, and we all get a chance to meet, and we all get a chance to think about how to go about it. And it was at that time that we did there was a working group meeting which was held, and in that working group meeting, we thought of how we should. This was our first thought on how we should go about forming this organization and what this organization should do in order to give more opportunities to women ophthalmologists. And so finally, while we all were a little confused about what's happening in ophthalmology and all around the world in COVID times, we thought this is the best opportunity to do something constructive, and that constructive was launching the Women Ophthalmologists of the World Society in 2020. So it was in the COVID year that this was launched, and the main aim of this society was to support equity of all women ophthalmologists by forming a community and by collaboration, outreach, and network. And in short, it was to connect women ophthalmologists all across the globe for professional progress. So coming back to lots of times, it's asked as to whether these women's organizations are needed. Now, we found that there are around 7 women ophthalmologist societies which are existing all over the world. And these have been formed at various time periods, and all of them, when we looked into all these women ophthalmologist society, there was a great session which one of the WIO very active members, Erin, and had held, and where all these 7 societies presented about what they were doing, and we realized that actually they were doing kind of a similar activities. There were minor differences, but they all were working on kind of similar aims and objectives, and it was then we felt that it is nice to actually connect all these organizations for a better collaboration, as well as to form newer organizations wherever women ophthalmologists in whichever country they wish to form them. So, now the basic aim was that there would be better outreach, there would be better networking, there would be better collaboration, and better opportunities for women ophthalmologists. So the aim, as I said, is to support development of sister organizations, whichever country wants to form sister organizations and finds it difficult to decide as to how to get started. WOW would be helping them form sister organizations. Another very important aim is to strengthen the already existing organizations. And ultimately, by doing this, we would be connecting women across the globe on a common platform for professional progress. So we have decided on some activities, and this is an era of webinars, so nobody can escape webinars, and that's the best way of connecting, especially if we live in different countries. So definitely there will be quarterly webinars, and they would be from different areas of the world, so that there can be a better exchange of knowledge. We have in plans exchange programs, which would be surgical trainings, observerships, fellowships, and we have in our plan mentor-mentee programs, collaborative research and combined surveys, combined academic activities, international conference, international journal or newsletter, and as well as volunteer work. So from March, you will soon hear about the first webinar, which will actually talk about what the activities are coming up now. And we are also getting started on some research to do surveys on topics related to women ophthalmologists. So whoever is interested is welcome. And there are educational activities, as I said, already planned out. So I would end here by saying that Women Ophthalmologists Worldwide is a platform which is meant for women, any women ophthalmologists across the world. You may be a member of a women's organization, you may not be a member of women's organization. but this society is there to work for you, and you can, and we would be coming up with a lot of opportunities in this year. So and we want you to use these opportunities to the best of to your best, so that we all, basically the environment in this organization and in any other women's organization is pulling up each other, you know. So we all believe that all women ophthalmologists are sisters. And here, definitely, I want to add one line, that in today's era, it's not that we are anti-men, or this is a gender divide. It is just that we feel that women, because of their unique challenges, have certain because of this, they take a back seat in various phases of their life, and sometimes they tend to go into inertia, and hence they need more and more opportunities, and they need to see more role models in order to pull each other up and perform to the best of their potential. Thank you so much.